Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of the last video did not process. Okay, this is a bag.
Really?
That's my wife in the background, for those who don't know. My beautiful wife.
Well, hey, somebody's got to be sarcastic, you know.
So, this video is basically showing you what I have and asking for your advice and your comments, good, bad, and otherwise. This bag was initially purchased as a book bag. My eyes were bigger than my stomach, so to speak, because this bag is on the large.
Get it off the floor.
Yeah, this bag's on the large side to be a book bag. We were running back and forth to Lebanon, New Hampshire, and
we stopped in a little tiny Walmart.
Yeah, we got this. Now, okay. I know the lighting's not great, but I can't do anything about that right now. What I've done is I've taken burlap. Okay. This is dyed burlap. Is that a little better, that lighting? What I'm trying to do with the burlap here is I'm trying to break up the shape of the bag, trying to add color and texture to the bag. Showing you the best I can. This is the bite valve for the water reservoir, which is in there. I'd like to get my wife one of these. The camouflage pattern may not be the greatest, but then that's one additional reason to have the dyed burlap. Okay, let me show you the burlap. Initially I had two colors of green, but right now I only have one. I'm kind of organizing this. I bought the burlap over a year ago and I dyed it. Now here's the brown. And this is just natural burlap, as is burlap. This is one of the greens. Now, I've looked for white dye, and I cannot find white dye, because, as you just heard, I said New Hampshire. What do you think it's like in the winter up here?
Mostly white.
Yeah. Now, back in Texas, it was dry.
You gotta paint the car red. Means we gotta paint the car red so we can see it in the winter.
Yeah. In Texas, it was no rain for 6 months out of the year or more. Up here, there's snow on the ground for 6 months out of the year. Well, at least it seems that way. It's not really that bad.
Sometimes.
So, yeah, having white would be really good. But we have evergreens up here. Yeah, so I'm just wondering what your opinion is of my little camo job there, and any other ideas, opinions, comments that you might have. That's my bug out bag, but our supplies are kind of scattered right now, as was said in the previous video that didn't process. So everything's kind of here and there and there and here, and some other places as well. But we also need to get my wife a rifle and a pistol. My wife can use this pistol over here, but we want two pistols, so we each have a pistol in a different caliber, because when it hits the fan, you need to be in a position to use whatever you find. And if we have two different caliber pistols, then we're more likely to be able to use the ammunition we find in one gun or the other. And I also want to get her a 22 semi-auto and a 12 gauge pumper semi-auto. And for the pistol, I want to get her a 9mm. And I also want to get a 50 or 54 caliber flintlock muzzle loader, but I want to get it in a kit. But anyway, that's all I guess I really have to say. I would like to get some bags to attach to the outside of this as well.
Like it needs to be any bigger.
What?
Like it needs to be any bigger.